Welcome to Antelope Valley News. We bring you the latest local events, stories, and community highlights right here in the AV.
Hello, Antelope Valley. I'm Beth Samuel.
And I'm Rick Sykes. Looking for something to do this weekend? We've got you covered with 3 events happening across the Antelope Valley this Saturday.
First up, Saturday morning, Cafe Antigua in Lancaster is celebrating their 3rd anniversary from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Expect raffles, a DJ, art displays, vendors, and even a special Mother's Day treat. Every mom gets a rose while supplies last.
Or head out to Pear Blossom for the Sunshine Arts Festival. From noon to 5, enjoy free art activities, live entertainment, food trucks, and over 40 local artists and vendors. It's all about bringing art and community together.
And if you're looking for a later vibe, the Spring Market kicks off at 3 p.m., hosted by Fantasy Bloom Coffee on West Avenue L9 in Lancaster. Food, drink, shopping, and a relaxed spring atmosphere to wrap up your day.
Showcase your business by becoming a sponsor for our broadcast. Email us today at admin@antelopevalleynews.com.
We're heating up across the Antelope Valley this week with temperatures climbing out the low 80s and pushing into the low 90s by the weekend and early next week. Expect plenty of sunshine and dry conditions sticking around. Saturday is looking warm and bright with a high near 89 degrees and a low around 60. A great day to be outside, so just stay hydrated. Monday is the hottest day in the forecast, topping out with around 93 degrees and a low of 61. Definitely one of those days where you want to limit the time in the midday sun. And by Thursday, we start to cool things down a bit with a high near 82 degrees and a low around 58, bringing some relief after that early week heat. That is your Antelope Valley weather forecast. Stay cool out there.
What if the place you almost left became the reason you found your purpose? That is the story of a local artist who found her voice right here in the Antelope Valley. For Marthe Aponte, that journey didn't start with a plan.
I didn't like it at first. And I heard a voice saying, "Marthe, you just made the biggest mistake in your life."
But something changed. What once felt unfamiliar became the place where everything clicked.
I became an artist here in Lancaster because of the museum and because of the former or the first, I think, curator. So I said, maybe I am an artist. I didn't know. So I became an artist.
Aponte is a multimedia artist, working across styles and techniques, including a rare, centuries-old method once used to create intricate designs by hand. But for her, art isn't just about technique.
My heart, I guess. I would say that my art is my heart, or my heart is my, thing.
And nowhere is that more clear than in her connection to the desert itself. What she once saw as harsh, she now sees as powerful.
I fell in love with the Joshua trees. I love them because for me they are a symbol of resistance. They have almost nothing. They have those spikes, they have almost nothing, and then they survive.
The same trees many people pass by every day have become a central theme in her work, a reminder of resilience, survival, and perspective. And for Aponte, art is about more than what you see.
Artists, you are giving, it's an interpretation of the world. We need money and we need all type of things, but there is a spiritual aspect, which is the one I'm very interested in.
But like many creatives, the journey hasn't been easy.
It's and then sometimes, because as an artist, you want to show your work. You want to show your work to sell it, but it's not only, as far as I'm concerned, it's not only to sell. Of course I want to sell it. But what is important for me, and I know for a lot of other artists, and to show the work and to hear the reaction of people and what do they think about this.
Still, she continues. Because for her, this isn't about trends. It's about staying true to who you are.
We owe that as a human being to be true with ourselves. Because when we will be older and then we look retrospect in your life and you say, oh wow, I wish I had done that.
And for the next generation of artists, her message is simple. Keep going.
You know, you need to have a desire. You're talking about artists. Young people want to be artists. Okay, you need to have that, because otherwise you don't have that. And don't get discouraged, because it's going to be difficult. Sometimes, like as I was talking before, sometimes it's a blessing, you know, you have the idea, it's all smooth, and then you just can't, there's something, an obstacle, and you're stuck there. So just don't, continue.
From the desert landscapes to the artist shaping its identity, stories like this remind us the Antelope Valley isn't just where we live, it's where creativity grows. That's a quick look at what's happening around the Antelope Valley this weekend. And as always, we'll keep bringing you the stories, events, and people that make our community unique.
Make sure you're following Antelope Valley News. Like, subscribe, and drop us a comment on what you want to see us cover next. We'll see you next time.